I was gonna title this, Is the Dentist Robbing Me? But maybe he's not robbing me. I don't know. Maybe these are the prices. But let's get into this. Let's talk about this. What's up, divas? Welcome back to my channel. So today is Sunday, March 20th. 2022. Today, I believe, is like the second day of spring break for me. I should be running around somewhere happy and joyful, but I'm not. I am here in my house and I just don't care to go anywhere right now. Part of it is the gas prices are absolutely ridiculous, but I am really upset about this problem with my teeth. I have been going to a dentist and they have been charging me an arm and a leg, and I have dental insurance, but I'm questioning whether my dental insurance is all that good. I had dental insurance prior to this and I'd never had these kinds of problems that I'm gonna talk about. When I chipped my tooth, I found out that I had a completely different insurance company. So I picked this dentist that had done veneers for me some years back. I would say this is probably around 2016, I would say. I was chewing on a gummy bear, broke the tooth or chipped it or whatever it was. Anyhow, it had to be extracted. I had a crown put on. There were a number of things that they saw. Oh, you have fillings that need to be done. You have crowns. I could swear I had more than one crown done, but I can't remember because that was back in 2016 before I was on YouTube. So the bill came up to like $5,000. So I've since then paid that bill. I would say just before my 50th birthday, I was eating birthday bubble gum in that same area, chewing, and it broke the crown. I had to get a replacement for that. So I bought another crown. That one was about a good $800. I would say probably about a year later, which was just recently, 2021, close to my birthday, and I did a video on this one. I thought I broke the tooth, but I actually pulled it out when I was flossing. Same tooth, it's 2021. This time I'm eating fries with bacon bits. Tooth just came out. Okay, I thought I broke it. But when I went in to the dentist, I found out that I hadn't broken it. I just needed to put it back up. But this time they tell me, okay, well, you have some decay over here. And you're going to have an implant. I wasn't ready to deal with an implant situation. I was really still hurt about that whole $5,000. So I'm like, look, the thing is in my mouth. I'm gonna have to try to get a second opinion. Didn't get around to doing it. So just recently, this was just before I went in for my breast implant surgery back in February. So this must have happened, I guess, in January. I'm flossing. Next thing I know, I pull the tooth back out. So now at this point, I'm feeling with my tongue, I don't feel anything. I'm thinking I literally pulled my entire tooth out. In the meantime, I'm chewing more on this side because this is uncomfortable. Now, what I started to realize when I started to investigate with my dental floss is that a piece of the tooth was still there. I guess the root and a portion of the tooth is still lodged in my mouth, but it's just the part that the crown was on is gone. So now I've got to have an extraction, but I'm still not ready for this implant because I'm hearing that this thing is really expensive. So I'm chewing on this side. I would say a couple of weeks in, maybe give me a month in of me chewing over here. This is in pain. I feel like I've cracked something. I can literally take the end of a placard, a piece of dental floss that's like a stick, and I can stick it up in there so I know that I've done some damage. Now, once again, I can't remember, did I actually buy a crown for this side? I don't remember. I set an appointment, go to the dentist, they examine me, get the x-rays and everything. I was prescribed an antibiotic to help with the pain over here so that it wouldn't be infected because it looked like the decay, I guess, was starting to go closer to the nerve, I believe is what they said. So I was gonna need a root canal on this side. And I'm going to need a crown on this side. After they went through my mouth and did x-rays and I saw the dentist, They take me into the room once again to give me my treatment plan, which was a whopping $8,000. I got the bill right here. I'm so disgusted. Let me see. How much did this bill come up to? With everything that they're planning to do for me, my bill would be $8,648. You're probably wondering, like, what on friggin' earth am I spending $8,000 on? I was not gonna take out a full $8,000 to pay for this. Think about what I could do with $8,000. And I could go on a trip somewhere with $8,000. I could get a whole new wardrobe with $8,000. I could get my body redone with $8,000. That's a lot of friggin' money to spend just putting in my mouth. I paid half of it because I gotta get something done. So I was supposed to go and see the periodontist about the implant. I am scheduled to have a root canal. I'm supposed to get a crown, and I'm going back to get a cleaning also. So it looks like this Tuesday I have a root canal, and then the Thursday after that, I have a cleaning, which doesn't make sense. I would think it would be the other way around. Wouldn't you do the cleaning first and then the root canal because I'd be in pain? I go yesterday for my periodontist visit. Had no idea what he was gonna do. How is he gonna examine my mouth? Like, what's he gonna do? I think I spent about a good 10, maybe 15 minutes in the room with this man. A part of that was him typing up something. He explained to me that, yes, I'm gonna have to have an implant done, which I already knew. I'm gonna have to have this tooth extracted first. After this tooth is extracted, they're going to put an implant in. The implant is nothing more than some kind of screw that screws up in there. And then they're going to put a crown on that screw. Now, as I looked at other YouTube videos, I realized that there's another little part. There's some kind of embankment, or what is this thing called? I don't remember what it's called, but there's some other little piece that goes up in there before they actually put the crown on. My mind is swirling at this point. He says, okay, so I'm gonna get the treatment plan together for you. And I'm thinking, okay, well, wait a minute. She already gave me a treatment plan. That's not part of the treatment plan? He says, okay, well, you only paid for the visit for today. Only paid for the visit for today? Okay, so they take me in for the treatment plan, and my treatment plan comes up to $5,345. The first visit is $1,450, where they do the extraction and they do some kind of bone grafting. The second visit is $1,900, where they do a surgically placed implant. Okay, so I guess they put the implant in. And then the third visit will be $1,995, where it's an abatement, I guess is what it's called. Okay, so they put the abatement. I don't see crown in this. Why don't I see crown in this? Okay, anyhow, the abatement is put in, and that's $5,345. We're talking, if I get every single thing done, $14,000. $14,000. $14,000 for all of my dental work. So I wanted to know, well, what did I pay for? Now, I know I didn't pay this whole thing, but you got me for $4,000 so far. What did I pay for? So I paid, I guess, $145 for his visit, which I thought his visit was $200 and something, in all honesty. But as I'm looking today, it's $145. I could swear they said $200 and something that I was gonna be paying to this guy for him to stand there for 10 minutes and tell me that I needed a crown, which I already knew. They didn't need to do that. They could have just thrown that all on here. I didn't have to go over there and spend an extra amount of money. So what did I pay for? The $4,000, what is that covering? That's gonna cover my periodontist visit, which was yesterday, my extraction, my cleaning, and 2 crowns. Why am I needing 2 crowns? I guess the neighboring tooth is a problem as well. So they're gonna have to file that down some and put an extra crown there. This is one of the questions that I did have of the periodontist. What is my alternative to getting an implant? He said, okay, number one, I could do nothing. Okay, which is what I'm about to do. But then what happens is I'll start to lose bone and the teeth will shift. So when I'm ready to do it, then it's even more of a problem when I'm ready to do the implant. Two, I can get something called a flipper. He says the flipper is really uncomfortable. You can't really eat with it. Okay, but that was the whole thing. I wanted to eat with it. You know, I'm not trying to smile with it. The thing's back here. So, okay, flipper, forget it. Can't eat with it. What's the point? Third thing he said was a bridge. Well, with a bridge, I would have to shave down teeth on both sides, which I don't want to do. I'm sure it's going to cost some money too. So overall, with all the options, the implant sounds like the one that makes the most sense. So what the plan is right now is to leave the tooth where it is. Don't do anything with it. He said it's probably not going to start bothering me right away. So I have time to take care of the other things on this side of my mouth before I start tackling this side and dealing with the implant. Now, he said he likes to do his implants all in one day. He doesn't see why I can't do mine all in one day. But when the lady who was going over the treatment plan with me spoke with me, it sounded like it was a process. So I was gonna have to wait a couple of months for each visit for healing. So right now, I'm not gonna do anything because I don't wanna be in debt for $5,000. That's that $5,000 extra, not $5,000. No, $5,000 extra because I'm already having to pay $4,000 for what they're getting ready to do right now. In that eight grand, what were the other things that they said that they were gonna do? She said I was gonna get 2 crowns. It looks like it's more than 2 crowns because they've got 3 in this bill. I'm not getting this. I'm not really understanding where they're coming from with the other crown. I've got to do about 8 different fillings, which is coming up to about $1,000. Oh, okay. So wait a minute. One part of this 8,000 is for replacing my veneer. I'm not touching that veneer. I chipped this veneer right here. I have 4 veneers, 2 here, 2 there. I got it back in the 90s and I chipped it on a bottle. So that's what the smile looks like, and that's what the smile is gonna look like because I'm not spending how much is this? $14.95. I'm not spending $14.95 on a crown. The crowns obviously don't last. I just spent $800 on the crown up here for this crown to come out with me eating and me trying to floss. So I'm not spending any extra money. Anyhow, guys, I see the fam getting ready to come in just a little bit, so I want to end this video. Hopefully I can vlog, I can keep you guys in the loop with what's going on. Leave me some comments, let me know if you're going through the same process, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.